Greetings, everyone. Um, I began this video, well, a series of videos about this land, beginning before we began the beginning of it. Uh, you know what? Let's say this. Let's put it this way. We bought this land in March of 2022, and this is the way it looks now from the outside. This is the road between. This is the road going to Kafuta, and we have some neighbors there cleaning up right now. Uh, this is cashew season. Normally, people clean up around their properties so that when the rains begin, they plant either groundnuts, peanuts. We call them peanuts in the U.S. Groundnuts or cassava. Because you don't need to water your plants during the rainy season. But anyway, this is our neighbors. This is supposed to be our gatehouse. This is going to be the entrance, or the primary entrance for the time being, because we're working on something else, a better entrance closer to the highway, which is the highway is over here, but at the moment we have to come in this way, which is about 1 kilometer, and if we come in that way over here, it'll be about half a kilometer. So we're working on that. Anyway, this is the right now we're using this for storage until we buy. You can see in the back over there, you can see over there in that area they're building now storage. Anyway, I'm gonna make this the first video so you'll get an idea. When I put up the other videos that I made earlier, March and April, you'll get an idea of what the land looks like now and what it looked like before we began the clearing process. Right now we are taking out these roots. We tried to get a tractor to take out the roots, but the tractors here, all the big equipment, the big dozers and backhoes and all that are owned primarily by non-African people. Well, they consider themselves African because they're now here for 2 generations, you know, and you can't say no because they were born in Africa. Anyway, they're owned by foreign entities. And to get one, the other day I went to get one, and he doesn't want to send the dozer over to clear my land until the rainy season. So I hired some people to do it. And the community is going to benefit the community because these guys are all making money. So I don't mind that. It's going to take a little longer than if he brought the dozer, but I'll get the job done. Anyway, we just put up this fence. We began putting up this fence last week. I think about Wednesday last week we began this fence from here. Um, Over there, we have another neighbor. He just bought this property also. And all of this wood you see here is for his fence posts. You have to have good fence posts here because there are some cows. I don't know. Those of you who are familiar with bags know the trouble that they're having with the cows. So, me, I'm trying to avoid this. So, I put up barbed wire. They're building a wall. I don't want to build a wall. Wall is good, but I want to build a wall because wall interrupts your airflow around the land. And one of the things you need around here is very good airflow. You can see here, those of you familiar with dust devils, if you got walls around your land, it's easy for them things to form depending on how big the land is. Like a land like this one right here, you can see over there, see the dust coming off the ground? Right over there? See it? Almost like smoke from a fire. And sometimes, some days I can stand here and watch the little vortexes with the dust coming up. Anyway, this is what we did. We dug out, cut down all these trees, and then we burned them. A lot of the ladies in the community came and took what they thought, hey, just the wood is there, we can have it. But hey, anyway, it's done. So we started here and go all the way around. The land is 200 meters in that direction. So we try to keep as many of the trees as we can because I don't want to create the kind of farm that you see in the US where there's no trees on it and it turned into a dust bowl over time. And that's what's happening. All the topsoil in the US is going away. As you can see, well, the same thing happened in the Sahara and the Sahel. But see, people don't pay attention. They try to make a quick buck and not take care of the land. So anyway, those of you who are coming to build, even if it's a 50 by 50 garden plot, you know, which 50 by 50 is pretty big. Is it 50 by 50 is about from here to the house right there, and then you come around to where the guys are building right there, and then back around here to this little past this street. So it's a big 50 by 50 is pretty big. So if you're going to build 50 by 50, you still have to put in a good fence. So come prepared to put a good fence in. Bring your wheelbarrows, bring something to cut trees with, a chainsaw, bring at least 2 chainsaws and extra chains. Anyway, bring some hammers, bring those U-nails, the ones that have points on both edges, so when you put your barbed wire up, you don't have to buy, like I had to buy 20 kilos of nails for these guys. Whereas if I have the U-nails, you just have to put 2 nails on each post. Well, right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 nails on each post. One going one direction and one. Anyway, if you got one of those, you need 5. If you got those U-joint U-nails, you need 5. But anyway, if you can bring in all that stuff, and it's cheaper in the US if you ship it here than if you, I don't know what price is now, so I shouldn't say that. So, but bring it and prepare to put a fence up. Concrete fence is very expensive. When I first, like 2012, a bag of concrete was $190, $200. Today, a bag of concrete is, the cheapest I can find it is $335. and the price since I would say last year has gone up almost $100. So figure it was about $250. Now it's $330, and some places you have to pay $350 for it already. So, and that's only in the last about a year or so. Anyway, everything here is going up in price very quickly. About 4 months ago, the price of gasoline was $45. Today, it's almost $70 per liter. My car is costing me almost $2,000, $4,000 a week, almost $100. But anyway, let's keep on moving. You can see the guys over there taking out the roots in the building over here that they're building. Storage house. These guys are putting up the last, let's say this is what, but a little less than 100 meters of fence. Hey now, come on. Who is the joker? I know this had to be him that did this right here. I know the person who put this up. It has to be this guy right there. Him, yeah. This one. I know he did. And this one right here. Yes. No. You. It's not you. Yeah, Sarah. It had to be Sarah who did it. Anyway. Yeah, we have a lot of palms on here, so some of the trees weren't good. So we cut those and we utilize the logs to kind of strengthen the fence posts. I don't know if you can, well, you won't be able to see the difference here. It's very difficult when you, unless you got a movie, see it? All these ant hills, we have some very high ant hills here. And I want to utilize them in the process of time. But let me tell you something, contrast now. This right here is how this land looked prior to us clearing it and putting up a fence. This is how it looked. The bush and the big trees. Okay, let's go down the, hopefully not slide down. But anyway, this here, the land slopes up. You can see maybe you'll be able to see it better here now. See, you can't see the house. As I raise up the camera and looking straight at that, you see? Now it's sloped right here. This part of the land is actually about 3 meters, about 15, 16 feet below. Here is about 15, 16 feet below up here. And the water flows down this way. Water flows down this way. You can see the water course. We're in the
This side is completed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All 5?
All is completed here.
So now they're going this way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully today.
All right. You can see
And
the stream
okay, you are talking
as it runs this way. Okay, go ahead.
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
now it's time for us to start. So definite area where you want the bananas to be.
Over that side.
That side.
Yeah, we gotta get. When are we gonna get the bananas?
Yeah, I tried to call him, but I didn't get the network.
Okay.
But before evening, I'll get it.
Yeah, I know. Oh, what about the tractor guy?
The tractor
He's supposed to.
didn't come, but you see, I saw this thing, the one you are talking about.
Yeah,
That can pull this thing.
yeah.
I saw it at Jar Oil here, opposite Bojan's house. This morning while I was coming.
It's owned by Jar Oil or?
No, it's parked there. So I called Bojan.
Mm-hmm.
So that let me get
The number for the guy.
owns it.
Right.
Then we can talk to the guy. If not, these tubes are very big.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm serious.
That means if we get him for 2 days,
Right.
at least we'll have enough space.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 days. He should be a good driver.
Mm.
Should be able to take these out in 2 days.
In 2 days, yeah.
Yeah.
If we get him for 2 days, I think
Yeah.
we identify our area of emergency.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That woman is crying over there.
Why?
Behind the fence, firewood. Said no, the rainy season have come. I don't have firewood. How can I cook for my kids? How can I cook for my husband? I said, well, we burn everything now. Yeah, she's behind there, behind the fence.
Well, look, a lot of it is missing.
No, they have,
Somebody took all of it.
Since they left here, they didn't come.
Well, Jaju, all of it that was there is gone.
There was a pile here.
Yeah, there was one pile there and a couple of piles over there, and they're all gone. So who took them? Somebody did. Probably the same, like I said, the same people who we told not to take it, they probably came. They came later. Yeah, well.
Hey, somebody gave me a small dog. So I asked your wife whether she have interest.
What kind of dog is it?
It's a male one. You have 2, there are 3.
What type of dog?
Small dog.
Yeah, it's a regular dog or is a special breed of dog?
A regular dog. Active one.
Oh, okay. Find out because
Do you have one in your house?
No.
You did one.
We can keep it to chase the rabbits and the monkeys.
Where? Here.
Here.
Then if that is the case, all the 3 have to be here.
Oh.
But they have to be in the house first.
Yeah.
Yeah, before you move with them.
Right.
Hmm?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
We'll see. Oh, yeah. But as I was saying, see, this is how it looked prior to when we cleared. You see this? I'm just how far now? Probably about 5 meters from the fence inside this. This is the way it looks. As a matter of fact, this was supposed to be part of our property, but the owner of the property added 30 meters, took 30 meters from this side and added it on the other side. But this was supposed to be a property, and the road that I mentioned in the beginning passes right here. This was originally a road. As you can see, it goes right up to there. Good morning. How are you? How are you? That's great. Okay. But the road goes straight to there, or used to. So it would come in right here at our property. So if we can reopen that road, we have a shorter entrance. See? This is where people walk. The road, like I said, was right here. The road is right here in this area. Goes through here, and right here is our property. See, I left some of these tree standing. I'm gonna leave this way because right here where I'm standing, the temperature is about 60 degrees, 65 degrees here. See, the road passes right here. But since nobody farms here anymore, the road that used to be here is now grown over. It's to go straight through there, out to the highway, about 200 meters, less than 1 kilometer. But anyway, this is the way. We are not going to cut down these trees, though. We're not cutting down these trees. We're gonna maintain them so that if you listen carefully, you hear birds, and you want to keep that sanctuary. Anyway, we're coming back now to the part that we cleared. There's a rumor that this is a small piece of property. It's not very big. I think it's about 20 meters wide by about 100 meters. But if it comes for sale, I'll buy it and I'll keep it, maintain it just in its natural state. And that'll be a place where I can walk, I can sit around, you know. The trees out here are, look at old trees now. Some of these trees are 100 years old. So I want to maintain them, and some of these trees over here are 200-300 years old. You know? So I want to maintain as much as I can. Anyway, I'm gonna end this one right here because I don't want to make it too long, and then I'll make part 2. I'll show you around the rest of the land. So stay tuned for part 2.